was small, just a little dude. But there was something about him, something that set him apart. And it wasn't just that drum.
I could always got talent, but you can make it. I'm his manager. Please see me afterward for booking availability.
Who? What have you heard? He's not interested in becoming king, is he? Oh, the little guy. Didn't really notice him.
God has a way of taking people from ordinary situations and changing their lives forever. I think you find this is one of those stories. Here's a story you thought you knew, but how it's been told is not exactly the whole truth. The tale of a boy playing his drum, with no mention from where he had come.
He was in a band.
Little drummer dude had no idea the adventure he was about to embark upon with his little drum. Let's watch as he and his friends journey towards the performance of a lifetime. Who let the camel untied? He's run off again. Not me.
It was certainly not me. It was probably Taza. You know she's trying to teach that camel to talk.
Not to talk, just to communicate. He's very sweet. He's part of the band too, you know.
If he is one of the band, I need to update my resume.
In a sense, she's right. If that camel didn't carry my instrument for me, I'd be too worn out to give my best in concerts. And wouldn't that be a shame?
Come now, Wasti. Babak is a very talented musician.
The top of my class. It's harder than you think to find a musician of my caliber who will still travel.
The camel. Where is that camel? We've got to get to our next performance town.
The camel. He'll be back. We have an understanding. He just needed a little me time.
I roll.
That's it. We're going without the camel.
Going without the camel. Going without the camel?
Going without the camel. Do we have Abel?
We've lost Abel. Leave Abel, but find the camel. I absolutely cannot carry my own instrument.
I'm here. I had to pack up my newest project. I made some new drumsticks.
Why can't you play drums the traditional way, with your hands, like God intended?
I don't know, but this is more fun. Everyone, listen to me play.
Style.
That was fantastic. Good job, Jam.
Okay, guys, now we have Abel and still no camel, but we're going ready. Let's go. We're just traveling band, greatest in the land. We're just traveling band. Practice day and night, work with all our might, it's where we're traveling band. We will understand and become a bigger fan. We're just traveling band, greatest in the land. We're just traveling band. We play the best we can, even in wind and practice day and night, work with all our might, cause we're a traveling band. Soon you will understand and become our biggest fans. You can follow us on #PTB. Again, if you'd like to follow us, please go stand next to the sign that says PTB. We will be leaving shortly. PTB.
Because we can't find our camel. Who let the camel out? Who let the camel out? Why don't you just call him? He doesn't have a name.
Of course he has a name. It's Huggy. 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 Oh, there he is.
My camel! Bill!
We're PTB. We're the best you see. We're PTB. Talent and music play. We're the traveling band, greatest in the land. We're the traveling band. We play the best we can, even in wind and sand. We practice day and night, work with all our might. We're a traveling band. Soon you will understand and become our biggest fans. Soon you will understand and become our biggest fans.
Little did our friends know they were about to meet a distinguished trio who would awe the trajectory of their lives. These Magi were experts in studying the stars, or as they would say, seeking to discern in the stars the destinies of nations.
And the monkey said, sorry, I don't eat tax collectors.
Wait, but the monkeys? I don't get it.
It's a joke, Balthazar.
I know, but monkeys, tax collectors, breaking bread. Nah, Wait. What do we have here?
Do I see instruments?
Yes, sir. We purchased #1 traveling band.
Excellent. I am among my people.
Here we go again.
I have often mused that I was meant to be in a band.
Really? Do you play?
I most certainly do. Let me get my equipment.
Please forgive my colleague. Ever since he got hit on the head with a very large stone, he insisted on inventing the very strangest instruments. What kind of instruments? Never mind. You look like the type of people they might want to hire a professional traveling band for your next function. Let's show them, guys.
We're the best you see. We're BTP. Talented music team.
Wow, what is that?
And why is it so loud?
The amplification system is quite complicated. I'd love to tell you all about my invention. But it seems that we are on a long journey and must keep moving.
We are at your service. We'd love to play for your next function.
But you'd have to travel a long way.
We'll do it. My colleague is jesting. You won't want to join us. We are on our way to honor new king.
Perfect. I always thought my talent suited for royal audience.
So, what are the deeds? We've never played for royalty before. That would definitely be good for our Sanchez story.
Or our Instacamera.
We've been studying our star charts and have seen an extraordinarily unusual star in the sky.
So, when do you anticipate arriving at your destination?
Probably only 2
Days.
Yes. Talk about committing to a show.
I would have to cancel the but I guess it would give us time to prepare a new routine.
Something new and fabulous. And something that features the most important instrument, I'd hope.
Which instrument is that?
The camel bell, of course. I'm surprised you would know that as a wise man.
So, I'll get the camel. Hakim! Hakim! Oh, see, such a bright star.
It is exciting. We must go and see it.
And follow the star to where it leads.
no matter where you live, follow Jesus the Lord. Trust Him well, He says to go. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel is here. Rejoice, rejoice, the Savior is here. Peace Jesus, Messiah, Messiah, peace Jesus, Messiah, Messiah, peace Jesus, Messiah, Messiah, peace Jesus, Messiah, Messiah.
Can I offer you some water?
Why, thank you.
Oh, I just gave some to Hakim.
Which one is Hakim again? The fellow with the camel bill?
He's the camel.
Why? Thank you for the water. You know, I've been watching you. Why do I never see you playing the band?
Oh, I'm not in the band. I'm just a little dude. He's more like a mascot. He plays drums with sticks.
Intriguing.
Do you want to see?
It would be my honor. Wow! What an interesting way to play. I love it.
Abel, did you do your chores? Water the camel. Yes, Anika.
Did I hear Abel play?
You sure did.
Thank you for indulging him. He's obsessed with their drum. You know, I studied camel bell at the most prestigious school in Eastern Persia, and they frown upon using sticks. I consider myself cutting edge, but you have to draw the line somewhere.
Well, I quite enjoyed it. You know, if you have a few minutes, little dude, I could probably show you my invention. It's a highly technical process that runs on animal power.
Balthazar, are you seriously talking about the invention again? Large scroll to the head.
How cool. We can use my camel. Come here, Hakim. Wait, does it hurt?
Only the camel.
It doesn't hurt at all.
No time. We gotta go.
Let's get this search party started.
Let's hear it for the camels in the search party. In the search party. In the search party. Those crazy camels in the search party. In the search party. In the me when you seek me with all your heart. You will seek me and find me when you seek me with all your heart.
You will seek me and find me when you seek me with all your heart. You will seek me and find me when you seek me with all your heart. We wanna see the king like wise men do. We wanna see the king like wise men do. We wanna know God will do His holy word. We wanna find His heart, seek His word. We wanna see the king like wise men do. We wanna see the king like wise men do. We wanna know God will do His holy word. We wanna find His heart, seek His word.
So our friends continued their journey and followed the star as it led them. Somehow, the wise men knew that they had to follow the star and search for this mysterious king. But what they didn't know was that this was no ordinary king.
So, Agatha, I've been looking at star charts, and the star seems to be leading us to Jerusalem.
As we thought.
I've heard the king in that region. They call him Herod the Great.
Yes, I thought we might pay respects to him. King Herod is supposed to be quite and could possibly help us direct to this new king.
Wonderful idea, Melchior. I'd love to meet him.
Herod the Great had established himself as king, being backed by Rome by military conquest of his own people. The people resented his rule, so Herod was constantly worried with real or imagined revivals to his throne.
And we could work up a new kind of performance for him. A type of, let me see, kingly processional. How much longer till we arrive?
Let's just say long enough to switch your instruments, learn them, and competitively tap dance.
I see that you're joking, but that just means it's all the more perfect to perfect our craft. And I love the tap dancing idea.
I was just joking.
Way to think big. Meanwhile, we will just keep playing at the local villages we pass through.
We have intended to salute him as a very eminent king.
Abel, go and get the camel food, please.
Probably, by then, this little dude could play his drum and join the band.
But then, who would hold the sign? Leave it to the professionals, little dude. We live in 5.
Sorry, little dude. When we finally reach our destination, would you like to present our gifts to the king?
Sure. Although I have to make sure I can still hold this sign. It's my one job.
What about your drum?
Oh, yeah, my drum. Do you really think I could play my drum for the king?
Is the sign?
You may think I'm just a little guy, just a little dude. I have a smile in my face, but there are many ways they tell me that I do. I can't reach the top of the camel. I still need her to tie my shoes. The world looks different close to the ground, but every day can do. Hey guys, please get the camel food.
I'll hold your sign, little dude.
I may not be the fastest in the race.
I'm just a little guy.
Sometimes I'm laughing so hard my dreams come out my nose. And sometimes I still cry. I know God says I'm special. Even when I've grown too high, I can still move mountains when God's by my side. I'm not too little, not too little to make big things. And everything around me feels so big. I close my eyes and start to sing. I'm not too little, I'm not too little to understand. Little can do what big ones can. With someone even bigger. Oh,
because you're small doesn't mean you can do big things.
Or maybe I could play for the king.
Is there something I can bring to a baby king? I know I can bring my own and not set on. Not too little, not too little for great big things. And everything around me feels so big. I close my eyes and start to sing. Not too little. Not too little to understand. Little people can do what big ones can. And someone even bigger holds their hand. Yeah!
Wait for me!
Many months went by, and our little band traveled day and night, evading bandits, braving windstorms, all to follow a star that brilliantly and gloriously lit up the night sky, until one day they arrived in Jerusalem.
Who is this delegation coming to worship me today?
Magi from the east. People everywhere are talking about this impressive group of wise men who have traveled so far.
It is said they want to bring honor to a king whose power and exalted rank are so extraordinary that all the nations will admire and revere him.
Ooh, excellent.
And they also brought a performing group to perform in your honor.
Wonderful. Who is this group?
Precious traveling man, shall I let them in?
Yes. I understand you have come a long way to worship the king.
Yes, Your Majesty. I am Balthazar.
I am Melchior. And I am Jasper. We have traveled far to bring gifts to the new king.
Ooh, gifts! Wonderful! We can do that later though. I would like to hear from your musicians. I understand you have prepared a great show for the king.
We have, Your Majesty. I am Babak, the world's foremost player of the camel bell.
Okay.
Would you like to see our presentation?
Of course. I mean, that's why they've come, isn't it? before the steep of worship.
Where will the baby be born?
Come again.
Where will the baby be born?
What's that?
We need to find this baby.
Sounded like you said the word baby.
Where will the baby be born?
Try what again?
Where will the baby be born? We need to find this baby.
Baby, you're not here to worship me. How can this happen? Tell me, how can this be? These people are not here to worship me. How awkward, how rude. I'll never live this down.
You are the best, everyone worships you. Great, magnificent Herod, Herod the Great.
But not them. They want to worship a baby. Who worships a baby?
Sorry for the misunderstanding, King. We were told that you might know how to find the baby.
Of course I know. Obviously.
Where will the baby be born?
Right.
Where will the baby be born?
What a great day.
Please help us in our journey.
Someone, you got this, please.
Where will the baby be born? Where will the baby be born? Please help us in our journey. Worship, worship the King.
Yeah, I got it. Worship. Worship the King. Go. Make a careful search for the child. And when you find him, report to me, so that I may go and worship him too.
That was awkward.
Super awkward. Why did you think we'd come to worship him?
King Herod was a pretty big name. Even his scribes reported that the new king was born in Bethlehem.
Okay, but can we talk about our blocking? Because I didn't love how we were bunched up at the top of the set.
I already know what you're going to say. Not everyone can do a cartwheel by playing their instruments, Baba.
But should we punish those who can? Should we?
This seems counterproductive.
I agree.
Thank you.
Obviously, the musicians didn't bunch up at the top of the set. It was a little bumpy, but I see how we could rehearse the entrance again.
What if we moved further next to Hakim instead of near Vashti?
And then we could come to the center with fire sticks.
Seriously? Fire sticks again? Those fire sticks almost singed my mustache.
I say we lose the fire sticks. Babies don't need fire. What if the baby was in a flammable area?
The baby is obviously not going to be in a flammable area. Palaces are filled with gold.
Agreed. The fire sticks stay.
And then my big solo.
Where do I stand?
Off to the side with your sign, so the king knows who we are.
Okay.
As is our custom, we'll present our gifts to the king. We brought gold, frankincense, and myrrh.
Yes, I think this king will like them and will hopefully show us favor in the future.
That star, it's moving again. Now it seems to be stopping more than one house.
When we find the king, should we go and report it back to Herod?
I don't know. He seemed a bit shady.
I thought so too.
The wise men eventually decided to go home another way and avoid seeing heaven. They traveled on and on. On coming to the house, they saw the child with his mother Mary and bowed down and worshipped him.
Bow down, honor to Him.
would you like to play the drum for Jesus? And so our little drummer dude played and played. He played with all his heart and gave his best for the king. And somehow he just knew that there was something different about this king.
King? Did someone mention king?
Your guitar
Did you happen to find out about the wise men? The ones with the strange little band? Find the king they were looking for? Oh, no reason. I love babies.
Who? Abel? Oh, he's definitely the best drummer in our band. Always has been.
Come and see this precious baby again. Come and hear the joyful song that the Savior's here.
A baby's cry, a humble place. God is high, oh, amazing grace. In our need, in our pain, in our ordinary world, the Savior is born in humility. Love him down. Let your need, all I pray, into a humble life we pray. Oh, Bethlehem King, He called him me today. Breakthrough, breakthrough, what a way to feel, let me free. Breakthrough, breakthrough, when it sets across the enemy. Take this little life, I offer it as sacrifice. This is my gift to you. In our knees, in our hands, into our ordinary world, the Savior is born in humility. Love came down. Let your peace fall and rain into a humble life we pray. Oh, Bethlehem King, He born in me today.
The Father's wisdom, He placed a brilliant star in the sky to guide the wise men and this band to the newborn king.
Bethlehem, God gave me the privilege of shining my light to guide them to Jesus, the Savior of the world.